Hi everyone, it's Garrett here at Eurovision Ireland. We're here for another exclusive interview with one of the Eurosong finalists this year, hoping to represent Ireland at Eurovision 2014. We're again here in the wonderful setting of House here on Leeson Street. Big thank you to the people of House. You can check them out at housedublin.ie. I have two people on the couch, and I will give you a health warning with this video because the mentor is going to be talking very loud, so turn down the volume slightly when you see his very handsome face on, on the video. I am joined with Laura O'Neill, who is Eurosong finalist this year, and her mentor, Mr Billy McGuinness.
Yay!
Yay, Garrett! Thanks for having us on.
Just thank you both for coming. How are you both doing today?
Great.
We're good.
You've got the winning act here, haven't you? Do you know what I mean? Enough said.
Just to let everybody know that when I actually called Billy to arrange this, he had said to me, there's no point in actually asking anybody else to come along to the interview because Laura's going to win it. We've got the winning song, we've got everything. I have my press pack ready to go. I was first in with my song and everything. So this is the man who was on the money and on the ball. No pressure for you at all, Laura.
It's easy peasy.
That doesn't mean people shouldn't vote, though.
Oh, definitely.
We need people to vote first.
No, exactly. Yeah. Well, firstly, Laura, welcome to Eurosong.
Thank you.
This is your first time at Eurosong.
I'm a
You're a new.
fresh.
How does it feel being the new kid on the block?
I think it could be. I don't think it's an advantage or a disadvantage. I think it's exciting for me. I'm new. I'm fresh. It's a new world for me. You know, not gigging. It's a total different kind of area for me to go on. So it's very exciting. It's a little bit intimidating that the rest of the guests are so experienced in contestants, I should say. The rest of the contestants are so experienced in Eurovision, so it's a little bit intimidating. But I just need to do what I do best. I just need to sing.
That's exactly. Just do what you've been doing all this time, because we've been checking you out on YouTube, and some of your videos are absolutely amazing.
Oh, thank you.
There's
so
the one
much.
of Hallelujah. Everybody, if you haven't
that's
checked
my
that out,
favourite one.
check Laura O'Neill Hallelujah. It's an amazing version.
Thank you
Well
so
done on
much.
that. Well done on that. How did you manage to become involved with this reprobate here, Billy McGuinness?
I first met Billy. I was myself and my band. I have a wedding band called The Firm. So we were gigging at Rodney from Aslan, his wedding. So we were doing the wedding, and Billy was in the crowd causing ructions as always. He got up to sing an song or two with us.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was on holidays in the Canaries, a band holiday actually. Myself, my partner, the guitarist and his partner. And Billy rang me and said, will you do Eurovision? And at first I was like, oh, I don't know. Because it's pressure. Like, it's a massive pressure to go and represent your country. So I was a little bit, like, I really had to think about it for myself as an artist. Is this the road I want to go down? Can I handle this pressure, you know? So spent the holiday thinking about it, having a few beers, started to come around to the idea a little bit more. And then we met up when we got back, and he is fantastic. It was very important to me that I had to be able to relate to the song. It needed to be something that I could translate, because if I couldn't, I wasn't interested. It had to be, the song had to be perfect.
Sure.
So when I heard that,
there was a few.
Yeah.
Like, what I did was, I know this sounds cliched, but I listened, everyone that sent me a song, I listened to, and I replied to. You know, and I mean, that can be verified by the RTA. They said, you're one of the one mentors that did contact everyone. Because I think, from being in a band, from me being 30 years with Aslan, I know what it's like to send off demos and when you don't hear anything back. It's the worst feeling in the world. It's like when you apply for a job and no, you don't hear anything back. So I think it was very important for me to say, listen, I've listened to your song, you know, best of luck. It's not exactly what I'm looking for. And I think that's it then, job done. But I mean, I was sending Laura, I think this is the one. I think this is the one. She was gone. Like, Laura's, she's not an idiot. You know what I mean? She knows. She has to believe in what she's singing. So, and even the song that we picked, which was written by Don Mescall, he's written for acts like the Backstreet Boys. He had 3 songs on the last Boys On album. He wrote Aslan, Too Late for Hallelujah. He wrote that. That's my connection with Don Mescall. Now, people are going to say that I just took the easy road of going down Mescall. I didn't. No. There were songs I sent
God,
to Laura.
We listened to so many songs, and I knew instantly.
Yeah.
I always know instantly. I think you know whether you like a song or not in the first 10 seconds.
It's a good feeling.
Yeah,
instantly,
it is. Yeah,
I had listened to so many songs, and they were great songs.
And Don sent us a song.
We listened to 2 of Don's songs, and the first one wasn't right for me. It was a fantastic song, but I couldn't.
Yeah.
As an artist, it wasn't the right song for me to do.
Sure.
So I just sent an email back to Billy, and I said, will you ask Don for it? And I specified exactly what I would like as an artist. And it was like
and then Don wanted to hear what Laura sounded like.
Yeah.
He wanted to know what she looked like. So we had to go in and demo, and it wasn't just a case of like, you know, let's pick a song. People don't see the actual work that goes behind the selection, the song selection. Now, I was lucky enough, I kind of got the cart before the horse. I got the singer before the song. Do you know what I mean?
So glad he called me the cart and not the horse.
Do you know what I mean? So most people, I imagine, would have got the song and then tried to, I'm presuming that. Yeah. But I had the singer, because I knew from hearing Laura singing at that wedding, and then a couple of weeks later, RT rang me, do you want to be a mentor? And I went, I have the girl to sing. And it was like it was fate. These things were happening.
And what was it about Laura when you saw her and heard her singing that made you?
Vocally, she can outsing anyone in Ireland.
God.
She's possibly
no pressure.
one of the best female singers that Ireland will have produced. And I do hope that she gets to Eurovision in Copenhagen and let the world see what she's like. You know, seriously.
No pressure there, Laura.
She can sing a phone book. You know, pick a phone book up. No,
I have
brilliant.
actually sang a phone book before.
And I'm not just saying that. The song is produced by Joe Joel from Aslan. Now Joe has produced their last album, which went to #1 in Ireland. Joe was amazed at how quick Laura was vocally on take wise, and so was the engineer Ray Trainer. So was Don Mescall. Don Mescall, when we sent back the song that he sent over, when we sent back with Laura's vocal on it, he just went, "Oh my God, you have made this song your own." And he actually sent Laura a personal email, which was the first time. Laura was always the singer. Tell the singer, and she do this. The singer. Yeah. And then it was, tell Laura. I have to tell Laura. Suddenly he was blown away with the thing as well.
All the emails from Don were the singer. And I was always like CC'd in the emails, and I could always see them. And I was kind of like I'm singing your, like, I think it's a massively personal thing to sing somebody's song, you know, like it's a really big deal. So it was a massive deal for me to even be singing a Don Mescall song because of his experience, the way he crafts songs is just unbelievable. So when I was being referred to as the singer, maybe it was ego, I don't know, I felt a little bit, oh, okay. And then once we recorded, we just sent him over a rough vibe of it. It wasn't even the finished product. It had all changed so much, so many times. And then he sent me an email and he said, "Laura, I love it. I really love it." And then I was like, oh!
Yeah.
Because I felt pressure to represent his song properly. Yeah. So now I feel pressure to represent Ireland properly. Yeah.
Come on, Ireland!
We're in dire need of winning something internationally, you know.
Yeah.
Fair play to the rugby guys at the weekend. They did a good job against Scotland. Hey.
Absolutely.
So hopefully now Eurovision, I know we want it back. We want the song contest back in Ireland.
Yeah, I mean, we've gone back and we've gone down. I'm sure the other mentors are saying the same thing, but we've gone for the credible. You know, it sounds so easy to get a decent song and a decent singer. That's what we've done. That's what myself and Laura have done. You know, and we hope that it's good enough, and I hope people take the time out to listen to the song. We've done a video for the song, which will be going up on Thursday. Now, if you go onto the Aslan Facebook, there'll be a link to the video there. But Laura will be putting it up on her side. It'll be up on your own side as well. But musician-wise, we have members of Aslan, we have members of Roy 7, we have members of a band called Red Empire. These people are serious professional musicians, and for them to take the time out to be in the video, they're not going to do that for any old junk. Do you know what I mean? they've heard the song and they believe the song as well, which is why they agreed to be in the video.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, this video is going out, will go out all over Europe because we have 1.5 million readers from all over
I was
Europe.
checking
Hello,
you
1.5
out. I
million.
was checking
Yeah,
out.
good.
Respect.
Yeah, good man.
Respect.
I think
Cheers.
the thing for me, like Eurovision is a song contest, you know, and I think I'm a very basic person. I was going to say simple person.
No.
But I believe in simplicity, and I believe that the song should do the talking. So I think bring it back to years ago when it was just a fantastic song, a great vocal, and that's all that needed to happen. We don't need fireworks.
No, we don't.
We
No
don't
gimmicks.
need
No gimmicks.
rain.
You know.
It was the first thing I said to Billy was, I'm not using dancers.
No dancers.
I'm not using
no.
any gimmicks.
Yeah.
All I want to do is have a grand piano.
Okay.
And I want to sing.
Yeah.
That's all I want to do.
So is the song a ballad, is it? Or is it mid-tempo? Or
If
how
you
would
were
you
to-
describe
if you were
the
to-
song?
Mid-tempo-y ballady
Mid-tempo-y ballady. If you were to put it into a basket, into a, you know, if you wanted to put a label on it, I would go, if you got Alicia Keys, Emily Sandé and Adele, put them in a bucket and stirred it up and then added Laura in on top of it.
Wow.
You would get
Sprinkle
close. You would get close to where it's at.
Well, I think, like,
You know?
the way I thought about the song was, if you think about who are the biggest artists internationally at the moment, and I think the Eurovision isn't like just this little world that is closed off and it just happens once a year and nobody ever hears the songs. Like, the Eurovision is a massive, massive launching pad for an artist and the songs. So I was like, it makes the most sense. Let's look at who is current, who is the biggest star in the world right now, and you mix them up. Emily Sandé is massive across the board, especially in Europe. They love her, really love her. So the song is, when people hear it, they kind of go, James Bond, don't they?
Yeah,
Which
there's
is
a bit of
strange.
that in it. Yeah.
Because I didn't think of James Bond
Yeah.
at all when I was singing it, and even when I'd listened to it so much, and then every time someone hears it, the first thing they say is, God, that could be in a James Bond film.
That's a
Which
compliment.
is no bad
huge
thing, you know?
compliment.
So, like, that's really positive. It's really good. And then, I mean, it's going to be up on iTunes as well.
It goes up
So-
on iTunes on Thursday, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Like, it
that's
would
ready.
be-
So it's all ready to go. The button is ready to go. We have the video done. It's going to be on iTunes. People can listen to it. They can see it. They can get a feel for
Yeah.
it before the 28th
I mean,
of
it'd be
February.
great to have a number one.
Would it be
before
great to
we
have
even
it? Yeah.
did it, you know?
Yeah.
So,
And sorry, what's the name of the song again?
You don't remember me.
you don't.
He just sort of went an octave up there. He did.
Yeah.
You don't
You
remember.
don't remember me.
I don't remember you.
Do you know what, Garrett? It's like, you know, I mean, if we get through, great. If we don't, I mean, there's sort of, you had Andy there, who I know. Andy's lovely guy. He's in a band. I know what it's like to be in a
hand
band.
is in the camera
And
there
he's
constantly.
you know, he wants the break as well. Do you know what I mean? I want Laura to get the break. We all want Eric to get the break, you know. So I mean, let the best man win,
Yeah.
and that's me. You know, forget it.
I'm more concentrated on the song.
I mean, we are.
Music,
I mean,
and Billy's like,
we are drawing song 5. I mean, think about it. Best position
Don't
just
jinx
before the
us.
voting.
Don't jinx us.
Now, are you going to be on the stage as well, Billy?
No,
No.
no.
Thank God, Lord.
Yes,
That's all
I will
I
have
say.
my moments then.
I had to leave me
Like, this
ego
is my
behind.
interview, and Billy
Because
is
I
just
wouldn't want to
taking
see him in a Shirley
control.
Bassey dress now.
But I won't be in a Shirley Bassey dress either. That was also a real, I have to say.
Yeah.
You know.
So have you thought about the staging of the song? You said a
Yeah.
grand piano.
So the staging, very simple. We want the song to do the talking. There's not many distractions. We want really cool lights. I want a big grand piano, and I just want to strip everything back. So the song is, I think everybody could relate to the song. Well, I know I can. Maybe women can more. Maybe men can also. Who knows? Maybe it's just a stereotypical thing for me to say that women are the only people who get hurt out there in the world. Yeah, you know, so it happens. So it's all about, you know, when you're someone's second choice and you know you're their second choice, and even though you know that you just don't step back, you're still there for them. You're constantly picking them up, and you know that you're not their first priority. So you kind of go through that journey in the song, and then it's the realization of, hold on a second, I am way better than this.
The last verse, the key change.
Bye bye bye.
Whoa!
But there is a key change.
The key change, and that's when the whole song comes together and
it builds,
and it finishes off the story.
It's passionate, like I'm like singing out there for I'm like girl power, big time. Come on, girls. So yeah, it's.
And did you find that from the first time that you heard the song, when Don sent you the actual song, to getting in and recording it, that it sort of evolved or changed a little bit, grew, I suppose?
Yeah, it did.
There was a lot of simple changes that we didn't even notice. Like things like but on the good day, Laura would sing, but on a good day, you don't remember me at all. Don would say, no, it's good days. And we were going, why is
small
this?
things and
small little plurals and
so
things.
Important.
And we're going, Jesus. And you had to go back into the studio then again and change like day to days. And there was other ones. But on a day, on the good days was one I remember. There was a couple of them. But just small little changes. But they were important to Don. Because he said, this to get the sentiment of the song across. Now, I was just going, for God's sake, stop being so feckin' petty. Do you know what I mean?
But it is.
On a good day or
so
good days.
important.
But it was important to him. And then it made sense then when Laura was in singing it,
Like, when I first heard the song, I just knew instantly. I was like, this is the song I want to sing. And this is the song I think I could represent Ireland with. I think I could do my absolute best with this song. So when I first heard it, I just had like... It sounds so cheesy, but I really just had goosebumps. I could see myself singing it. It just really hit home for me because I can relate to it. So then when we went into the studio, there were like little changes made. I wouldn't say we changed it that much. I think
brought it up in tempo.
We brought like slightly like the normal ear probably wouldn't even notice the tempo change, to be honest. But it just gave it that just little bit more punch, Like, I love songs with attitude. I love songs with balls, with heart. And, I mean, if you're going to do it, I think you should just go for it. We're not half doing anything here, so.
It's very piano and strings led. So we'll have two girls on violins. We have the grand piano. I don't want to go too much into it. But the lighting, again, you've only got 4 minutes to turn it around. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? You've 4 minutes. So... I mean, design-wise,
That's a secret, we're not telling
it's just, let's say, we're going to try and go James Bond, are we?
No, it's a surprise. You'll have to tune in and see us.
Yeah, tune in. But we're very aware of the 4 minute turnaround. Yeah. So we couldn't ask for anything too elaborate. We had to just
I did want a zip line over the audience.
And I wanted her to come in on an elephant, singing on an elephant. And I was told by RTA, hang on a minute. She can come in on an elephant, but you're 4 minutes to get the elephant in the car park. I went, okay.
I would have zip-lined, no problem. But apparently we don't have the budget for that, so it's a bit crap, isn't it?
Yeah.
When you get to Eurovision, you can have as many zip lines and elephants as you want.
If I get to Copenhagen, I swear I will zip line across that audience on top of the grand piano and I will sing my song there.
You've heard that, people, okay? If that isn't enough reason to vote, I don't think... I think it'll be the first time a zip line would be used at Eurovision ever.
Excellent. They love a show. Okay.
Do you feel pressure, because, one, you have a great writer, Don Mescall, and you have his song in your hands, but then you also have, the guys from Aslan and Roy 7, who are also, fantastic, and so well-known musicians in Ireland, and abroad, also being involved in the project. Do you feel nervous about that, or do you feel the pressure?
People ask me this question all the time. Do you feel pressure? In a really nice way, I don't feel pressure. As in, I don't feel pressure. I won't feel pressured on the night performing because it's a song contest. So technically, I didn't write the song. So I think all the pressure is over now because the song is done and the song has been put forward and this is what we are going forward with. So I just do what I do. It doesn't matter to me whether I'm on the stage of the Late Late, whether I'm in my local in the Raheny Inn doing a gig with my band, whether I'm in the shower. I sing the same, and I sing to whoever is in the room with me. So even though there's going to be cameras and people are watching, that will just be, I'm like tunnel vision. It's the people that are in front of me I try to perform to, and then hopefully that will come across then into the, you know what I mean? Hopefully the people at home then will feel that. So I don't feel that pressured. I'm quite confident, like in a non-cocky way, in myself.
Yeah.
As in, I say, I'm a singer. This is what I do. This is what I do all the time. So I think if I start over-analysing and letting the game affect me, like Billy takes care of the game, I don't get involved with that at all. Like I go and I sing, and that's what I do. Billy does.
Yeah, I think it was important for me to find that the right song and the right singer, because when I was asked to be a mentor, I mean, I put it up on the Aslan Facebook, and all the Aslan people that support Aslan were saying, you know, please Billy, this year a good song, you know, no gimmicks, you know, don't let us down. So it was kind of, you know, I don't want to look like a fool. Do you know what I mean? I can honestly put my hand on my heart and say, this is a great song and it's a great singer. So I haven't let anyone down. I don't feel. Do you know what I mean? I feel I've done the right moves all so far. You know.
With you being, you know, a consummate professional and musician yourself, Billy, do you find it's going to be hard for you to not be on the stage on the night and having to look, because usually you are on the stage?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, that's what I just love. I love being on stage. Anyone that knows Aslan, I just adore being on stage. Yeah. So it's weird for me, and even like talking to the journalists that I know, and normally like it'd be an interview with Aslan, but it's an interview with Laura, and trying to set that up and just having to step back. I'm out of my comfort zone. Do you know what I mean? I'm out of the comfort zone. But I mean, for the past 30 years, I've been the PR person in Aslan, so I can look after that. Do you know what I mean?
Which is great for me.
Yeah. So
because I'm like such a loose cannon. Like a newspaper could ring me and I could be like, after a string of gigs, maybe we had a couple of beers or something, answer my phone, what's the story? Yeah, like, you know, so softly, everyone doesn't have the same sense of humour as me. So I am being a little bit cautious of my looseness.
No, I'll keep you under control. Definitely keep you under control.
So I'm like, Billy, again, you do that. You go ahead and do that, and then I will come.
It's perfect timing as well when RT asked me to be a mentor, because everyone knows like Christy's recovering from cancer at the moment, so Aslan aren't gigging live. So plus I can put 110% into this, you know, which is great. You know, if it had been 2 years ago, maybe I wouldn't have had the time to do it. So, I mean, everything seems to be just going, whoa, you know, from song 5 to doing this interview with the winning act, you know, you're getting it all, you know. So it's all going.
It's great to have
to getting the song, to getting Don Mescall on board, you know. And as I said to you, it wasn't the first song we picked. You know, Don sent over several songs, and no Don, and you know when you're talking to someone like Don Mescall and you're telling them no Don, that's not what we're looking for.
But like it wasn't
you know,
it was just it wasn't.
We weren't looking for it, you know.
Yeah.
For people now, before we finish up, if they want to find out more about you, Laura, where can they go to in order to find out?
Me on Facebook
at
Laura O'Neill.
Yeah.
I am on Twitter. I'm all up in Tweetland now, trying to get down with the cool kids.
Hashtag everything.
Hashtag a loving life. And that is LELLE O'Neill Music, because that's my nickname. So there's a bit of info.
Video goes up on Thursday, and there'll be a link on the Aslan Facebook. That will go to everywhere, and obviously you'll have it.
I will have it up as well.
On your site.
Well, look, can I wish you both the very, very best of luck on February the 28th, everybody, on the Late Show.
Tune in, votes on 5.
Tune in.
It's on 5.
If, because you will get the zip line in Copenhagen and the elephant.
In Copenhagen, okay?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
elephants.
The main thing is, Garrett, we're going to enjoy this, you know, because, you know, win or lose or whatever. And it's just, you know, as I said to you, There's so many nice people involved in it this year. I think it's going to be great fun in the green room. Looking forward to that. Bring it
After
on.
party.
Yeah.
Well, we'll be there to enjoy
Will
it
you be
with
there?
you. Yes,
Yeah.
we'll be there to
Excellent.
enjoy it with you both.
We'll have a bit of an after party
Yeah, well, you
celebration.
better book your interview now because you know when we win, the press will be all over us.
Don't worry, Gareth. I always have time for you.
I think
You're our
we'll
fave.
fit you in around
Hashtag
1:00.
fave.
Well, look, the very best of luck to both of you.
Gareth.
Thank you so much for coming along
Thanks for
today.
having us on.
Oh
You know,
no!
you're a gem.
And I know that you're just getting over a really bad
I'm
infection.
actually
so
trying not to have a
I
cough and fit
so
sitting here.
thank you
Okay.
so much for coming along, Laura.
No problem.
And the best luck to you both.
Cheers.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.